You're watching Bizworld. I'm Anita. The government has enough funds to continue the current fuel subsidy, even though global oil price is expected to further escalate due to the geopolitical tension. Finance Minister Datuk Seri Tengku Zafrul Abdul Aziz, however, said a mechanism needs to be implemented to ensure that the fuel subsidy is more efficient in helping targeted groups in the long term.
Ataupun hasil kita bergantung juga dengan harga komoditi dan syarikat-syarikat seperti Petronas pun telah mengumumkan kedudukan kewangan yang lebih kuat. Ya. Sama ada kita akan meminta lebih dividen daripada Petronas dan sebagainya, itu belum lagi dibincangkan.
He added the government is expected to spend more than 70 billion ringgit in all forms of subsidies this year. Petrol subsidies contribute 30 billion ringgit, but studies show that more than 53% go to the T20 group. Due to the rising global oil price, 5 billion ringgit was spent on fuel subsidies last month alone. Meanwhile, Khazanah National has set a target to achieve net zero emissions by 2050 and will be working towards carbon-neutral operations by next year. This is part of its sustainability framework and medium-term targets launched today. The nation's sovereign wealth fund will also integrate environmental, social and governance (ESG) considerations into its core business. Additionally, through Dana Impact, Khazanah will actively invest in catalytic sectors that will help build national resilience and deliver socio-economic benefits to the nation. Khazanah also aims to improve the socio-economic well-being of all stakeholder groups by taking into consideration how business actions affect their customers, employees, suppliers, contractors and the surrounding communities. The Sovereign Fund will also work towards ensuring 30% of the boards and senior leadership positions are held by women by 2025. Malaysia's gross domestic product is forecast to grow to 7.2% in 2022, driven in part by a recovering tourism sector. The sector is projected to recover to more than 30% of pre-pandemic levels this year and top the ASEAN region with more than 70% sector recovery anticipated in 2023. According to the Institute of Chartered Accountants in England and Wales, Malaysia is cushioned from the rising oil prices resulting from the Russia-Ukraine war due to the country being a net oil exporter, along with liquefied natural gas, which means higher export revenues for the country. While the fuel subsidies implemented by the government would also help to keep consumer petrol prices in check. However, due to last year's lockdown and high dependency on exports to China, Malaysia is expected to have a GDP growth of between 1 and 1.5% lower this year than otherwise. AirAsia Aviation Group, the aviation arm of Capital A, has reaffirmed its commitment to resolve all refund requests caused by the ongoing effects of the pandemic as soon as possible. The airlines has finalised over 99% of all customer queries and will work towards progressively settling the final 0.8% in the coming months. The two medium to long-haul affiliate airlines, AirAsia X and Thai AirAsia X, also have firm plans in place to compensate all guests affected by the unprecedented flight disruptions over the past 2 years. To date, the majority of all affected guests have received their travel vouchers, totalling over 155,000 guests. The low-cost carriers aim to complete the issuance of all remaining travel vouchers within the coming weeks. That's all the time we have for Bizworld today. I'm Anita. Thank you for watching and stay tuned to TV3.